I don't care what you said. Actions speak louder than words. You messing with my head. Now every time you in town, you in my bed. Yeah, yeah, in my bed. Yeah. It's like I love nobody else since I met you. You said that you'd be back. Now what am I supposed to do?
All right.
I need love. Sometimes I hug. I just wanna fuck.
Whoa, that was my jam, y'all. Don't forget to check out Gina, honey. Y'all make sure y'all check out Gina because that is the truth. But let's go on and get this thing started. All right, you guys. So welcome back to the After Dark crew. I am Alicia Nicole.
And I'm Master DJ Seasick.
And y'all, tonight we have a wonderful lineup. So, Master DJ C6, do what you got to do.
Yes, let me introduce y'all to the singer, songwriter, co-producer, entertainer, Eric Mayo.
Woo! Let's bring him on in, y'all. Yeah.
How you guys doing? Hello.
Hey, I try to do some justice, baby.
So what is going on? How are you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm well. How are you guys doing?
Good.
We are awesome.
Good.
Yeah. So, you know what we do? We come out every Friday night. We have artists on the rise. Artists is making moves. And also tonight, Eric, I think you are making a hell of a moves. So we're going to let Master DJ Season, you know what to do. Go on, take care of it.
How do I know it's for me? That is good this time. Yeah, I believe it, but how do I know that I'm here? That is real this time, cause I feel it. But how do I know you're here for the long haul, baby? When it gets hard, do I know that you're here for me, baby? You're here for me, yes I should know. I guess I should know. How do I know your intentions? They are good. If I wanted to, how do I know if I should love you the way that I never did? It's crazy cause I know that I could take a chance on what might be forever. It's crazy cause my heart says I should give you all that I have to give. It's crazy cause I know that I would. How do I know? I guess I should know. I guess I should know. I guess I should know. I guess I should know that you're mine in the morning, in the evening time. One day I'm gonna get it right. I'll be done with all that wondering, babe. I know you're what I do in my life. Oh, no, my baby. Oh. Guess I should know. Guess I should
Yo, man. Hey, I normally go back to back with songs, but this is obviously my song of the year. All right, this was I guess I should know by Eric Mayo, man. Like what inspired you to do this track?
Man, I write so many songs daily that I think this one really kind of resonated with me because um most of my music that I write is music that I feel like you can connect with, and I just connected with this song because we've all been here. I've been there a million times before, where you just feel like you're looking for all these things, and maybe the thing you're looking for might be right in front of you, and you should already maybe know these things, you know what I mean? So I think when it kind of hits you in that moment, I think that's that moment when you feel like this is where I need to be. So I just wanted to write a song that kind of, you know, kind of puts that into perspective.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this: you definitely nailed it, because I mean, I was listening to that and I was like, man, that took me back. Like, yeah, I had a situation like that. Yeah, I had a situation where I was feeling somebody, but I wanted to make sure that she was feeling me the same way.
Right. That's right.
Yeah, I didn't want to put too much into it, and I was like, yo, this is it. Now, another thing that I was interested in is like your influence. Now, tell me if I'm right or wrong, but when I first listened to it, the first thing I was thinking about is like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, definitely us. Michael Jackson flair. Some people say it's the guy from the New Edition, Stokely. Um, definitely a lot of R&B flair, a lot of jazz flair. So my inspirations kind of it's all over the place. So my EP has a range from soul music to soft kind of rock to hip
Mm-hmm.
hop. So it kind of definitely gives you every listener kind of something to listen to.
Word. Well, I definitely want to continue this interview, so we're gonna keep it moving because we got two more tracks, man. That's just as hot as that one. So let's keep it moving.
Okay.
I don't need much money if I got you, honey. Girl, I'll trade everything for a diamond ring just to show that I love you, baby. This must be love. Oh, this must be love. Whoa. Something like a dream come true. Nothing more special than you. Girl, this must be love. I never knew a feeling could feel like this. Cause I feel the whole world shake whenever I kiss your lips. That's how I know this love is true. This must be love. Oh, this must be love. You like a dream come true. Nothing more special than you. Oh, this must be love. That's why I always comes back to you. That's why I always comes back to you. That's why I always back to you. Keep running back to you. Keep running back to you. Running back to you. That's why I'll always back to you. That's why I'll always back to you. That's why I'll keep running back to you. This must be love. Ooh, this must be love. like a dream come true. Like a dream come true. Nothing more special than you. Special than you. This must be love. Whoa, whoa.
Oh, thank you.
Love. Yeah, this must be love. Whoa, sent from above. Nothing more special than us. This must be love. Whoa.
Yes, sir. Eric Mayo, must be love. Must be love. It's all
Yeah.
love here, man. Hey, man, what inspired you to do this track?
Oh man, this song actually was kind of easy. It came easy to me, but I with the music nowadays, it's not a lot of just melodic love songs. I was thinking of like a wedding song, something I can hear somebody get married to, something that was a little more timeless than something I would usually do. So that's what I was thinking of, kind of creating that and giving it like an old school feel to kind of just give it like that touch, just to make it resonate with a lot more people.
Cool deal, cool deal. All right, we got one more song, then we're going to dig right into the mind of Eric Mayo, everybody.
Ralph Tiller.
Do it for me. Do it cause you never ever wanna see me go. Do it cause you know don't wanna do it like I do. Do it cause you know the love I'm giving you is true. I love when you do it for me. Girl, when you do it like you did it before. Love when you speed up the tempo. Love when you give it to me slow. Do it to me. Do it to me. If you wanna go harder, then prove it to me. Girl, let me see you get freaky as you do it for me. Every day of the way, babe. Your body and your mental got me doing things I don't do. Girl, you do. So don't worry about a thing, girl. Let me take you on a date, girl. Make sure your bills are paid, girl. Don't worry about a thing, be your escape, girl. Cause I can be all that you dreamed of, change the way you feel about love. I can be all that you need and you wanna promise I'll never let you wrong for the longest you do it for me. Girl, keep doing it for me. Yeah, do it so I never let go. Do it so I keep wanting more. Do it to me, yeah. Do it till I lose all my control. Do it till I don't for nothing at all. Won't you suit a car to come and do it to me? Do it for me, yeah, yeah. Show me how you do it, huh? Show 'em how you do it for. Do it cause you really love me. Do it cause you love waking up with me in the morning, yeah, 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 yeah. Do it till you're tired of me, yeah. Let me take you on a date, girl. Make sure your bills are paid, girl. Don't worry about a thing, be your escape, girl. Cause I can be all that you dreamed of, change the way you feel about love. I can be all that you need and you wanna promise I'll never let you wrong for me, forget you. Doing it for me, doing it for me, doing it for me, yeah, yeah. Doing it for me, doing it for me, doing it for me, yeah. Keep doing the things you do for me, yeah. All the little ways you're moving me, yeah. Just keep doing the things you do to me, yeah. Cause I'm loving the way you're moving me, yeah, yeah.
Yes, Eric Mayo, do it for me. Hot, hot track, hot track, hot track.
Thank you, thank you.
I have to be honest with you, man. I like it all, man. I'm probably gonna play the heck out of all these songs. Sorry.
Thank
All
you,
right,
thank
man.
you.
Well, what I like to ask every artist, man, tell everybody who you are, where you're from, what's your origins, and what
Right.
inspires you to do what you do.
My name is Eric Mayo again. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Uh, man, everybody knows, every as a little boy, I saw Michael Jackson and I saw greatness. I feel like, there's a lot of artists that inspired me today, that singer songwriters, rappers, lyricists, but it's not a lot of artists that just put that extra quality into their music, into their artistry. So I just feel like when I saw him, I saw myself and I saw somebody I can be. And, I just feel like that's what kind of drove me. And, from there, it's the fans, it's the fans that kind of keep you going. And like, I want to hear more music or when you're coming back out with something. So that kind of keeps you focused.
Yep. And also, what a lot of people might not know is that you was on 106 in Park, and I've watched it,
Yes.
and your stage presence is bar none.
Phenomenal.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So like, so the people that was playing in the background, is that your band or people that you
So
took?
that's my, that was actually 106's band. My band actually, we did, that was actually their last Wild Out Wednesday show, and they
Mhm.
debuted. I think that day they introduced Meek Mill's being a part of Rick Ross's camp, and it was like a big thing. So they needed, an act for that show, and it was like, did an audition. So we went. I took my band up there. We drove to New York, and I'm like, man, I think we're wasting our time. We're going up here last minute. We
Mhm.
kind of put something together, and at the end of it, it was like, we're using you. We want you on there. So it was just an exciting moment for me to be on such a big platform, and it opened a lot of doors. So that was probably one of the biggest moments for me thus far.
So that's very interesting, man. Is
Right.
that you actually went on stage with their band? So
Yeah, yeah.
so how much
Those are my
practice
singers.
time did you
So
have?
my little sister was one of my background singers, and I had
Uh huh.
two vocalists that I had brought along with me. So the singers were mine, but the band was actually their house band.
Wow, that's impressive, man. That's very impressive. Lisa, you have anything?
See that? Yeah, it's like let's just let you the new upcoming artists are artists out. You have to just roll with the punches and be able to be a champion. And look what happened to you when you be able to just not take your band and utilize theirs.
Yeah,
So you're not gonna always get exactly what you want, but you have to rise to the occasion.
that's
You
right.
can't complain about it, but you
You
did
can't.
awesome,
Can't.
awesome
That
things.
that was the opportunity of a lifetime.
Man, let me tell you something, y'all. To have a singer or any artist to 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 do a show like 106, right? And to be able to perform the way he performed with a band that he's not used to practicing with and still show out like that is
Right,
like serious talent. Like that's natural talent. Like I mean, you can't train for that.
Yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah.
So when you were singing, you were actually bouncing off the feeling of them,
Bouncing,
were
yeah,
you?
and literally had minutes. So there was no rehearsal. There was no. So they had like, I want to say like 15 different cameras from 15 different angles. You had the crowd. So I've never experienced that before. So it was like I just had to be in performance mode and kind of seize the moment. For the most part. And it was great. It was great. It was a great experience.
Cool, cool. Now I'm gonna ask you a
That's
kind of
awesome.
deep question right now. What do you feel about R&B today?
That's a good one.
Ah, man, R and
I
B
hate to
today.
put you on it,
It's,
man.
it's, it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet. Again, it's so many. Uh, I feel like creative, new R&B people to the game. You got SZA, you got uh, Summer Walker, you have
Mhm.
Khaled. There's so many people that may not be the strongest singer like a Luther Vandross or
Right,
a somebody like that, but they add an element to the industry. But
right,
the problem is that sometimes it's too much of one thing. So I remember when I grew up, I had so many different artists to choose from, so many different
right.
styles, and everybody it was room for everybody. So at some point, it kind of got like grouped together into this one sound, and I just hope that it grows into what it used to be.
Now I'm gonna tell you what I feel, and I want to see what you think about it. I think it's just, you know, the time of the internet, because at one point all our
Mhm.
styles were created from where we grew up at, where our
I see what you're saying.
background,
Yeah, yeah,
right? So
yeah,
all we can do is what we know and what we lived around. But now that the internet came around, everybody get a sense what everybody else is doing, and
uh,
it's making everybody sound alike, right?
yeah, yeah. I
Oh
mean,
man.
and again, as an artist, it puts you in a crazy predicament, because there's a lot of times I'm writing music for myself, even for my EP. I'm writing music that I connect with. I mean, most importantly, whatever I write, I have to connect to. But
Mhm.
then I have to keep in the back of my mind, well, this got to hit radio. This has to work for commercial. This has to work for a video treatment. So you still have to have that commercialized thing in the back of your mind while you're making it, and you don't want to be so far off to the left where people don't can't even gravitate to you. So it's hard trying to
Right.
find a balance of being original, creative, but still being something that people will be able to be marketable.
Oh, well, you're definitely marketable. I'm not even gonna lie about
Right.
that. You got that. Oh man, Elisa.
I was just waiting, we take turn tag team, but now I'm like, because I'm like really starstruck. But I really love your music and the vibe that you
Thank you,
give, and it
thank
always
you,
like
thank you,
awesome.
thank you.
And it's not for me to be quiet, because I'm always going rambling on. But it's just like I really met my match today. But
No,
man,
no, look, right. No, you gotta come forward with it. But no, I mean, it's an honor to be here and to be to get the accolades from anybody. When people receive you and receive your music and receive your talent, I think that's the most gratifying feeling for an artist. So I appreciate it.
All right, now you sound like a person that really meets a lot of people
I do.
because the music
thank you.
that I'm listening to sounds like something that everybody goes through.
Mhm.
So you
Mhm.
sound very well
Right.
rounded. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just want to know, do you travel a lot?
I travel. I travel a lot. Travel out with music. Travel out personally. I enjoy all different kind of people, all different kind of cultures, vibes. And again, like I said, I could be in a place that has a rock band, or I could be in a place that's is doing freestyle rap. So I just feel like just opening yourself up to different cultures and different people in different places definitely opens your mind as an artist. You can't stay one note when you have all these experiences to bring.
All right. So are you trying to say universal, or are you trying to market a certain audience?
I want to be universal. I really don't want to be put in a box, which is why whenever I try to create an EP, I try to create a lot of different sounds, so that people know that I'm not just one note, and I don't want to be put in a box where I'm just singing to this genre of people or this group of people. So to be universal would be ideal. I hope that I could reach that plateau one day. So um that would be the dream. That's the ultimate dream.
So like, who's the artist that you would
So
love to? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Elisa.
I'm sorry, but let you got that. So even though the songs that I had to bring it back on. So if you could rate any of the songs that you just played, what would you rate them and how would you rate them?
I
Like
would
what order
rate
would you rate them? Yeah.
uh well, it's so funny because I wrote when I started the project, Guess I Should Know was the first one that I wrote and recorded. And I just knew that was the single. Out of I write down songs and I have them in my head and I'm like, okay, this is a great one. This is okay. This is a great one. This is good. This is so I go through them like that. But I knew that was definitely a single. It was an easy listen. I felt like it was something that it was just easy to listen to. It don't hurt your ears to listen to it. It's not. It's just like a very mellow sound. Uh, but when I created Must Be Love, I just felt like that was something that the impact that I got from people from that song was greater than I expected. Like I'm like, well, maybe this needs to be the single, because people like this is it. Like it's I don't know. From an artist, you write so many songs. That's me. It's me singing it. That's my sound. That's me. But when people hear it, I don't know what they hear when they hear that song. But whatever it is, it's something special. So that song has jumped to the top of the list as a top rated song for me.
Well, we have a supporter had to ask a question, and her name is Jasmine. She wanted to ask a question. I'm gonna let you finish this too as well, DJ, because you have a lot of the way you're looking. You have a lot of questions you want to get off. But Jasmine, she just clicked and said, if you would rate any song that you wait.
That's what you said.
You,
Yeah.
please.
The same thing I asked.
What would be your favorite? Yeah, pretty much. Again, yeah. So again, it would be "Must Be Love." Of course, my favorite. I like to have fun on stage. So "Do It to Me" is fun to sing. "Guess I Should Know" is fun to sing, and I have a couple other songs that I enjoy singing. When you're singing a song like "Must Be Love," that's a song where, as an artist, you're more focused on the delivery and connecting than having fun with that song, because people have an expectation when they hear that song. So as an artist, it's a little harder to have fun with that song, but it definitely is a great song for me when I'm performing to sing.
And she just asked you like which one of your children you like best.
Which one of what?
No, saying your children that you like best.
Yeah.
No, I don't have.
No, I'm talking about for your music, man. Like that all your music,
Right.
your babies.
Oh yeah, they're all my babies. Like it's just hard to choose, and I have my catalog is so long, it's ridiculous.
So we have one more. Then we're gonna let that go. Wait, let's see here. Then we'll let you finish over there. They're asking questions, and I'm trying to catch them as fast as I can.
What's the craziest question?
What is the craziest
question? Craziest question.
We haven't finished this interview yet.
I guess I've been lucky. I haven't really been that crazy, but again, I'm pretty crazy myself. So at any question, I probably wouldn't think it would be crazy. Yeah.
All right.
Well, let's get through our questions. She said, please, can you let him know that I love him?
Oh, I love you
too.
I love you too.
So let's get back to you can go ahead on fifth segment C6 because I didn't took over.
No, it's fine. No, so now how many more fans have questions?
I'm trying to pull them up as we read them out to you because it's 13. One
Put them out there.
James, I would like to know what have been your struggles that you have in making music. Let me let you see it. Here we go.
I would like to know what have been your struggles with making music that you picked. Hold on, read that.
It said, what would you like to?
I'm sorry. I want to know what have been your struggles that you have had in making music.
The most I feel like finding a producer to produce a sound that you have in your mind and to kind of make it come to fruition. I feel like that's the hardest thing, and having a chemistry, because if you're not comfortable, with the it's just, me and my producer in the studio, I don't like, spectators. I don't like people watching. It's just me and my producer. And we go toe to toe. Sometimes he's like, try this. And I'm like, no, I want to like this. He's like, just try it, and I try it. And I'm like, okay, all right, I like that. You know what I mean? But, most times, I know exactly how I want it to sound. I kind of actually pre-record everything at home before I go into the studio. So I know backgrounds, I know placements. So when I say I co-produce, I arrange, do all the vocal arrangements, writing, everything, and then the producer kind of does what the producer does on that end. But outside of that, no real challenges other than just finding people that you can connect with. If that person moves away, it's hard to kind of find another producer that feel like I'm comfortable with. So you know that's pretty much it.
Cool.
Okay. Well, C6, I would like you to continue on with your questions. The other questions are kinda, I'm gonna send them to your DM on Instagram.
Man, you got a
Because some
large fan
questions I
base,
can't
man.
read.
You got a
Yes.
large fan base, man. It's
And
like
some
it's
of these
like a lot of
questions,
people want to ask. A lot of people want to ask you questions, man. Like,
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
man, you about to shut down the internet right now. And
man,
we
okay.
also got Frost getting ready to come
What
in
is
as
your
soon as she
favorite
does.
color? Yeah. Well, that's our co-host. When someone asks, Lily says, "What is your favorite color?" Because I would
My
change my
favorite
color for you.
um my favorite color is red. My favorite color is red. Ever since I was young, I just kind of like red. I don't know why. What it is about red, but red is one of my favorite colors. I also like blue. But what's your favorite color?
Black.
Black? Oh no, she gotta change it. Change it to red. Red is better.
No, she said, Lily said she would change her favorite color for you.
Wow.
And we have one from Big Willie. He said that he loves your music. This is my first time seeing you. I am on your Instagram, and you are the truth. Keep
Thank you.
singing
Thank you.
real music. Keep
Thank
putting
you.
pressure to these young bucks' head. You are the truth, the way, the light, and we thank you, bro.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Big ups. Big ups.
Yes, and we have more from Sammy. What is your advice on a new cat that's starting the business? I have had several supporters to help me, but now I fired every last one and I'm doing it independently.
Right now I feel
So I
like
guess
independent, being a independent artist is the best way to start off. You want to have a good foundation. Even if someone it was to offer you a deal or a contract, you want to be able to stand on your own 2 feet and have some negotiating power and you know not just take anything that's given to you, but even bigger than that, if you could just push yourself as an independent artist, you don't really need anybody else. So you know get people around you that support you. Get a manager or somebody, a road manager, somebody who can keep up with your schedule, um, and book things for you, and that you can focus on your artistry. Get a good DJ or a band. I don't know if you're a rapper or a singer, and other than that, just get people you can trust and rely on, and rock out. Make music, put it out there, and do gigs locally. Build up your fan base.
okay. And a question: did you start in church? From
No,
Janet Marie.
I wish I did. The craziest thing is that you mentioned that I had stage presence. That was actually the vocal part. It came natural to me. My dad, I actually never met my dad, but he was a musician, and somehow, some way, he must have passed that down to me. But I never had any background training vocally with church or anything like that. Just kind of people that I enjoy listening to. So I struggled with being on stage and being interactive with the crowd and opening my eyes. I remember when I auditioned for uh American Idol, and one of the guys from
Wow.
Boys was the judge, and I think I sung the whole time with my eyes closed, and when I was done he said, that was amazing, but we didn't see your eyes the whole time. So I think that part was, that was a work in progress. So I feel like that was a struggle of mine, just trying to you know connect.
Well, there was a custom, not a customer, Lord have mercy. A supporter wanted to know, how do you help with stage fright? What tools can you do? I use to help me with stage fright. I am a singer and I love to sing, but I have severe stage fright. How
Oh
to get
man.
over it?
Stage fright is difficult. You have to believe in yourself, believe in what you're about to do, and you just have to do it. I feel like no matter who you are, you're always going to have maybe 10 or 20 seconds of like, what am I doing? I'm in front of all these people. But, you'll snap out of that really quickly and you'll kind of deliver. You know what I mean? Sometimes that pressure and nervousness is good. Um, but overall, you just gotta, believe in yourself, believe in your talent, believe in your gift.
Wow, I don't know where that come from, but oh, okay, that's awesome.
Hello.
So I have so
Hello.
much going on backstage.
I'm
What's
here right
going on
on, right
backstage?
on,
But
late,
DJ
how I
CC,
always am. Hey everybody, I'm Frost. I just
Hello,
got out the
bro. All
salon.
right.
I had to run home. Well, you do hair. You know how it be on the weekends.
It looks good. Looks good.
Oh no, I ain't do my hair. This a wig. I just pulled this out the closet, baby. I had them Cleo braids on before the camera came, baby. It was gonna be looking rough. For real. I was gonna look just like what my shirt say, the struggle is real. I had to hurry up and go in the closet and flip this one on and rub it a little bit. And let them know I still love you. I still love you. I tried to log on a few times. It kept kicking me out. Something wrong with my laptop.
oh Lord, I was crying. So DJ C6, you have another question you like to ask?
Not well. Actually, I was trying to get the fans a chance to get their questions out because apparently he's very popular.
Okay, they're still rolling in. It's very
See,
popular. Wow. Let's see here. Janet, you see? It's not allowing me to put them on the screen for some reason. It's like malfunctioning. But Janet said, wow, big ups to you. You are the
Thank you.
truth. That's from
Thank you.
Janet. Sure. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. I apologize. Sharika Neef. Sharika Neef. I'm
we
sorry,
got it.
Sharika Neef.
Not Sharika Nee. Girl.
Woo! Well, well, keeping
I
it
am in
African, right?
Atlanta.
Sharika Nee.
Yes, keep
Rick and
y'all
me.
away. It's not
Girl.
Sharika Neef. I'm from Africa and I moved to Atlanta to pursue my career. I look up to you because you are doing your thing. We love you. We need you. We need music like your music. And it is very that you know you stay true to you. All black men need to realize that you are the fruit of the labor. Labor? She said it's LABOR, labor, but just put labor like having, okay,
You,
but
you knew what she
labor.
meant.
So we thank you and we love you. Yeah, I had to
Oh,
say
we
it.
love
I
you.
had
I
to
love
read
you
over
too.
it, but we love you.
Oh, I appreciate
Africa.
that. I appreciate that.
From Africa.
Wow,
That's
I
amazing, man.
appreciate
From
that.
Africa.
Amazing. That's amazing.
Oh, well, you probably said her name right then.
We
Boy,
have
I
something
was
from
serious.
John
I ain't been right there.
User. John User says, I didn't know you had that much talent in you. Big us, big bro.
Thank you.
He
Thank you.
must know you, John User.
Who?
And Deborah No Box. No Box. Nothing wrong for Deborah No Box. Deborah No Box. Man, you are awesome. We love you. Keep going, keep growing. Where can we find your music and so much more?
There you go.
Uh, um, YouTube, Instagram, and my EP will be out on iTunes. All your Rhapsody, Spotify. It'll be on all those streaming platforms. 2 months.
Yeah.
Now a video will be dropping soon too. So look out for that. Really dope.
Oh, that's awesome. So that's the conclude of the fans because I'm sending the rest of them that we can't say on live. You have some
Right.
Oh, we
real
can
legit
definitely say it,
fans.
baby. We can definitely say it. I'm here now. You can say whatever you want.
You ready for them?
Hey, man. Man,
I have to ask permission before we say those things. Are you ready to answer those, or can I send them to your inbox?
The mess will roll accordingly.
Oh, yeah, you can
I'm
send them
just
to me. I'll answer them.
Well, we're gonna keep it fast. Okay. Well, we have John. My girl sitting over here on the sofa by me, watching you. She about to get slapped.
well, damn.
Wow, John, that's
Don't slap
Oh,
her.
man. Yeah. Come on, look, don't slap her. We just live. We live. She can't get to me through the phone.
man, Eric messing up a happy home, man. Messing up a happy home.
It's too close. It's too close to the house. It's too
Especially
close.
if you keep the peace if your name ain't on the lease, my boy. Don't slap her and be homeless.
All
For
right.
real. Oh, looks like
Leslie.
he's letting me in.
I love you. I love you. I would love to take you out on a date. I went like
Wow.
that for you. I would take you out on
Look,
a date.
look,
Where
look.
are
Are you
you
in the,
residing
are you in
now?
Philadelphia? Are you in the Philadelphia area?
Yeah, that's a good question too.
Okay, wait for her to replay. Wait for her to replay that one. So, I got some stuff up here. Let's see. Admire 307. You are the love, the light, and I would love to take you out. You hear sing to me all night.
Mm.
That's a good one.
That was nice. That's sweet. That's really sweet.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh
this ain't
man,
love connection.
they coming in.
User
Right,
two.
right, right. I might find me a date.
Man, that's it.
Yes.
That's it right there.
User 2276. Do you have an own fan account? Because I would
No, I
love to hear
don't.
music from you all the time.
Oh
Wow.
man, I thought about creating one,
What is
but no,
all this?
I don't know.
What is up with all fans? Why they want
And I'm back. Sorry about that.
Jehovah Witness 89. I will get in trouble for listening to your music, but I would love to listen to it when my mom and dad is not home. Wait, time out.
I hope that's a child.
You gonna get
we got
Wow.
some G-rated stuff that you.
Wow.
Well, because of religious
sweetheart?
things, they can't listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't listen to that.
Oh yeah.
Or they're
Wow.
not supposed
So
to listen to that.
that's all from the
Quote unquote.
support. DJ C-Stick, you sitting there looking at lunching. What's going on over there? What's going on?
You know something? I knew we had a star in the house, man. So once once the questions started coming in, I was like, you know something? I'm gonna let the fans have this one. Man. Apparently they really like this guy, and I'm staying in the background.
And Ashiva says, your music touched my soul. It resonated with me. I am a single mother who's going through things, and the last song you played, it gave me inspiration and hope that I know that I can move forward with. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I will have it on repeat. Please, where can I find your music at?
Oh man, just be patient. It'll be all on iTunes soon. It'll be on iTunes soon. Just follow me on Instagram and really.
Man, you are getting that touched my heart. I'm not thinking.
Baby, it sounds like I missed some good shit.
You did.
Oh Lord.
You did.
That's
You did.
that's why I gotta find me a sugar daddy to pay my bills, so I ain't got to be doing all this work. Cause I keep missing out on some good stuff, and then I get here, and then I'm on live looking crazy, and people be thinking I don't like their music. I just be lost. That's all it be. But I ain't even heard the music. I was late. For real, that's messed up. Y'all laugh, but I'm so serious.
It's all good. It's
Anybody out there where your granddaddy, where your daddy at, got a few bills that you can go ahead and I hand them out to you.
You don't say that for the end, girl.
Oh
Oh,
my
let me not say that
What?
because
No, Frost, you did.
let me stop. I'm just playing, y'all. Because people play games on this live.
oh my god, man.
So people are really taking your music, man, and they are loving your music. They're loving you
that's
as
what's
an
up. That's
individual
what's
as
up.
a whole,
That's what's up.
and you don't find that too often in stars now, and not just stars, entertainers, anybody. You don't find that, and I see that you put 150% into all of what you do. No matter what you
That's
do, you
right.
serve it. You serve it online. You serve it with music. You are a blessing to us. I'm
Thank
really
you.
am a huge fan. DJ C6 is a huge fan, and
Yeah,
we love your music.
yeah.
And when
Thank
we
you.
reached out to you, we did that for a purpose because it needs to be heard.
Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate
But you
that.
have a big following already. But, we wanted to give our supporters a chance to hear your
Yeah.
music.
Yeah, yeah. I
Sorry
appreciate
that you
that.
are.
I'm glad you guys had me on. It's dope. It's very dope.
Yo, we need to have you back.
Oh yeah, you let me know. Let me know when you we look
Yeah.
back, play some new music. Yeah, look. Very
Oh
soon.
yeah, because I was lurking too on your Facebook page. I mean, not Facebook, on your Instagram. On your Instagram, I was doing the little lurking. I even saw the one with the failed hair flip. It was funny as
Oh
hell. But
man,
I
oh man, yeah, yeah.
was
We're viral.
woo!
That was crazy. That was
Baby,
crazy.
she was supposed to do a hair flip. She did a body flip. She was
Oh
It
my
was a
god.
chair flip, not a hair flip.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
god.
Oh Jesus.
so
Well,
okay.
you
I
know we
have a
can't
quick I
keep
have a
praising you
quick
enough.
question. Like I don't know. Like I said, I was late. I'm sorry, but like I saw on your profile that you were signed to BET at one time. Are
hmm
you still with them, or did y'all
So
part
I work with
ways? Or
BET a lot of. I work with BET a lot of the music portion of the TV programming doesn't exist anymore. So I mean, they still
Yeah.
um what is it called still have a portion of it that allows up and coming artists to perform like during commercial breaks during some of their like BET awards and stuff like that. So you may get like 15 like, artists never seen before commercial. So they still have that, but the platform isn't really there since network kind of changed.
okay, all right.
So, anyone of our crew members have anything else they'd like to say to our wonderful guest?
Oh yeah, I want to know. This ain't got nothing to do with music, though. But you a hairstylist, and they brought you on here for me. They don't know it, but they did. Um, when it comes to coloring hair, what is your go-to
Oh
like
my god.
bleach and stuff like that?
You know what? Honest with you, lightener is lightener. If you're a stylist, I mean, I've been a stylist for a really long time. You know, lightener is lightener. Depending on what tone you might want to have, you might use a purple lightener or a blue lightener. But for the most part, whatever you're going to do with the lightener, you're going to do it. You know, developer is probably the most important thing with light because you want to use the right developer for what.
Right. I just be,
Okay.
I like to learn from different stylists. Like I never stop learning.
It's more the
Like
process than the product. So it's the process that versus the product. It's almost like if you can cut with a kitchen knife. It's kind of like that. So it's what you're going to do with it, not really the actual product. So
right.
yeah,
Okay. I definitely was
So, man,
stalking. I
we
was
really
strolling, and I was seeing all that hair. I was like, "Oh, he can do his shit." And he got a little swag. You be dressed. I say, "Oh my god!"
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, some hair is not my thing. That's why I always wear a hat.
I be seeing you covering up that roof.
You know, no, I got
What's
some
up with
waves under
this?
there.
My head is crazy. Crazy.
that's why they call them C6. So Eric, really thank you for taking your time now to come out here and
Absolutely,
and
absolutely.
Kiki
Anytime.
with not Kiki. Why I say Kiki? Interview with us. I don't know why I say that word. I hate that word. But interview with us, not hate, was a strong hate. But interview with us, and you are amazing. We're gonna keep,
Thank you. Thank you.
promoting your stuff.
Mhm.
Want a chance to know who that you are, and we are happy that you had to laugh with us, enjoy, and kick back with us as well.
Yeah, I had a good time. I had a good time. Anytime y'all want to have me, just have me again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, we really thank you, and we'll be in touch with you as well.
Yo.
Okay. Thanks again.
All right. Yes, y'all, that was an awesome interview, man.
Always.
He
Okay.
Man, that man almost broke the
We'll both
internet
be
over
on
here.
something else.
That's great
yes,
to actually have artists and you know what I'm saying.
that's humble
Yeah.
and really about his music and about his craft. And he's awesome. He's an awesome artist, and I really enjoyed it.
You know, there was a lot of questions I wanted to ask him, but
Yeah,
once the fans started pouring in, and I was like, "Nah, we're gonna let the fans have this one,"
Oh,
because I mean,
everybody else in the room.
he's having a like I said, I think what people like about him is that he has an old school R&B approach, and I think a lot of people
yeah.
really miss that. That's
No,
why I've
that's how
always
that's why
asked him
somebody ended up blowing my
what
camera.
does he think about today's R&B versus what he is back in the day? Because you already heard him. He grew up on Michael Jackson, and singers
Right.
like that. He named Luther Vandross. He,
But
he
they
he's talking
testing,
about
bro.
he's talking about an
We got these.
era where that singing came first before for promoting an image and stuff like that.
Right.
But I knew what he was saying, but I didn't want him to say it. But I can say it because I'm gonna because I got a mic. is that it's too many artists
Yeah.
that's being put together. They look at them like, okay, this person's pretty or this person this, and then they just try to create something that they try to push it out and sell. So
Right.
like so like by the time that they get to a stage or whatever, it's like you're not hearing the same person that you heard when you listen to your iPod or something like that.
But you know what? You know who I blame for this? YouTube. YouTube has so many one and rappers.
Mhm.
I blame YouTube. YouTube is the new. If you want to be a singer, rapper, don't that you buy auto tune, you can come on my platform and be all you can be. You
What
think
you
I'm
said
wrong,
about auto
Kiki?
tune? Because I don't like that. I don't like auto tune. I feel like auto tune is what killed music. Everybody feel like they can just put a little auto tune on and they fire. No, baby, you just got some screwed up bullshit. Is pretty much what you got. It's okay to do auto tune, but just don't overdo it. Like build your craft first, and then try to put something over it. Because anybody sound good in the studio,
Yeah.
but if you can't sound good acapella, you can't. You know what I'm saying? That's why T Pain had to show everybody because they were like, "Oh, he only do auto tune." T Pain can really sing.
Yeah. He can.
So you can't just hide behind that auto tune because auto tune ain't gonna be there all the time.
Right.
Right.
So
So
Hey,
baby,
I
if
heard.
if you an auto tune warrior, don't come on here because I ain't your friend. For real, my ears
yes,
just
so
automatically tune out to auto tune, like especially when it's overly done. Like I just don't want to hear it. Like you ain't T Pain. That's the only person I want to hear do auto tune. Him in the the old ass dude, the computer love him. Them the only two people that can do it. Don't do it. Let them do it.
Well, he doesn't use auto-tune. He use a talk box.
Talk box, auto
yeah.
tune. It all got the same noise. I want to hear you sing. Sing with the gift that God bless you with.
Oh man.
Rap with the gift God bless you with. You know what I'm saying? Get you a dictionary, find you some acronyms and stuff to use. You know what I'm saying? Build that vocabulary up so you ain't got to be saying nigga, 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 bitch, shoot you, pow, pow, bang, bang, brr. It's dumb shit. It's stupid. Stop it. Just because Future did it or whoever did it, that don't mean you need to do it. It already got a Kevin Gates. It already got a Future. It don't need anybody that you anybody that's already in the music industry. Don't copy them because you're not gonna make it. They already got one. Who old dude was that sounded like Biggie Smalls? Who heard from him?
You talking about Shine?
No, what's the dude name? Not
I
Sean.
don't
He
know.
shot up the club and went to
I talk-
jail. I'm
Right,
talking about
right.
the big dude that came out and he really sounded like Biggie.
I don't know.
I don't
What
know.
was his name? Wasn't it Gorilla Zoe or something? No,
Gorillas.
that
Oh,
wasn't it.
really?
No, that wasn't him. It was a long time ago. You see, I can't even remember because he sounded like another artist. So you become an imitation or something less than what you really are. So don't try to imitate. Imitation is not always flattering. Sometimes it's dumb.
Okay, we got your everybody. So we
Hey, answer
got
the
Q
phone.
and A.
Tell him I ain't here.
Q&A with the crew. The After Dark crew, we have the questions for our supporters. Before I get that in, how do you feel about the interview, C6? How did you feel about the interview?
You know, I think he answered it pretty well and about as straightforward as you can. You know, because honestly, he got a lot of compliments. You know,
Yeah,
it almost felt like love connection.
yeah.
But that's why I said that. But we need to we definitely need to have him back, man, because there's a few things that we need to
Yeah,
dig
mom.
into.
Oh,
And that's on pig. And that's on wood.
So
yeah. Excuse me. I got my extra children here tonight, and they just love my attention.
oh Lord. So
As a seasick,
I know
love the
I have.
kids.
Yeah, beat that.
So I know that tonight I got kind of
Charlotte finally
sparked
said
because
she
I
gonna
know
twist my hair.
I
You gonna put me on the
I got
camera, man?
because
Come on.
I got starstruck and I had got stuck in a minute because I told you I really like his presence and I was vibing with it. So the music I heard it up close and personal with the show, and I really was excited about it. And I was like, everything I had in my head to say, it disappeared.
Right.
So let's go ahead and get to the questions. And we have a question, DJ. If you think you can go ahead and take care of the first one.
Hey, Frost, do me a favor and put it on mute. Put it on mute for a second.
There you go. Yes.
Cool. My sister has been dating this guy in the music business, and he is not treating her well, and he dogs her out so bad that she's staying with him, thinking he will be famous. I need to, I need help. What to do? All right, so it sounds like she's with a person that she believes that's going to get rich one day, and she's staying in a bad relationship assuming that he's going to get rich and take care of her. uh the first thing I would tell you is that never assume anything. you know
Right.
like success is not necessarily about talent, because you have to have a fan base and people have to like who you are.
Right.
And if that's the way he's treating you, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are not going to like him. you
Yeah.
know. And if he's gonna be, let me see, he in the music industry, right? So that means people has to buy his music. So if he's not likable, that means nobody's buying his music, so he's not gonna get rich. So I wouldn't stay with him because of that. You're wasting your time.
Right. Unless he's gonna be faking one way to the public and treat her bad. But I feel like that's just a waste of time and energy and heartache. So the best thing to do is just get out their relationship before any children come. So that's my take on it.
Yeah, I don't think you can really help her, man. Like if she's set on that, man, you gotta let her learn for herself.
Yeah. So, Frost, you ready for the next one? You ready for the
I'm
answer next
scared.
question? Why?
What's that? I would like
What
to
you
first
scared?
say I love y'all. Thank you, boo. We love you too, girl. My boyfriend and I have been dating for 9 months, and he keeps asking me about my ex all the time, about sex and what's the difference between him, what to do. Shit, if he really want to know, tell him the truth.
No.
Yes, baby. Listen, let me put the camera up close. Listen, either give him your ex number and tell him to call your ex, because you don't need to be. First of all, let me say this: your ex is your past. He's with you now, so why is he asking you questions about your ex unless your ex is a problem that keeps reoccurring in your relationship? But if that's not the case and he just bringing your ex up, something wrong with that. Either he wants your ex or he want to do you like your ex did you and become your next ex. Because in my experience, don't no man want to hear about nothing another man did with the woman that he's with. No man wants to hear that. So if he really wants to hear, tell him the truth, baby. Tell him everything. If you did slung around the ceiling fan and landed on top of it, let him know. If you juggle his balls in them jaws, baby, let him know. He want to know, let him know. For real, like, I kill people with the truth. Before I lie to somebody, I will tell them the truth. I can't lie because my face is gonna give it away every time. So he keep asking, give him what he asking for. Like either he looking for a reason to leave, or he just looking like, why is he study asking about your ex? No man in his right mind wants to hear any details about sexual activities with another man and his woman. Unless he
Right.
want to be with that man or he want another woman or got another woman.
Okay. Well, that's the female perspective. What is the male perspective?
I don't have one. I think she just killed it.
You just killed it. Oh, Frost, you just killed it
Because
today.
he said, would you wanna know what your woman did with another man?
No,
And see,
no,
something is wrong with your dude, love. So give him
no.
your dude number, your ex dude number, or either you messing and he's
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Well,
he needs
thank
to
you,
move
Frost.
forward.
Yeah, keep moving. So we have something from Jen. I like her name. I always like Jen's.
Younger
I
boy,
have
little
recently
dog.
lost 83 pounds. Congratulations. And my spouse is still teasing me.
Was funny. I
At
know you
first, I was
serious.
too fat. Now I am not
Oh my
pretty enough
god,
for
he's
him.
jumping.
Is this a sign of him cheating on me?
Jumping
Because last week we went to last week we went to the store and we seen a woman that was the size I recently was, and he praised her right in front of me and made me feel like I'm not beautiful. I really think that he is cheating on me. How can I tell?
Jumping.
You just told. He's telling you. I'm sorry.
I mean, you could.
thank you, baby. You definitely I'm so proud of you, Lily.
He's telling you that he if a man okay, you lost
About
130 pounds.
this.
He's still trying to find fault in you by still saying that you're not pretty enough because he don't have the weight the motor fuss about. Now he's trying to use your appearance. I'm gonna tell you, just like you lost 130 pounds, lose him.
Yeah,
That's it.
For real, you'll definitely be a whole lot lighter.
yeah.
But some men into big girls, baby. You shouldn't have lost that weight.
It
More
may be
cushion
more.
for the pushing, and you lacking now.
It may be more, you know.
Cece,
And
lift your
CC,
head
I
up
got
because you
I
be under that hat laughing and stuff.
No, I don't.
You can't even say that with a straight face. No, I don't.
No,
You
I don't.
definitely be hiding under that brim.
Hmm. Let's see.
I'm gonna have to start wearing hats like Cece do.
Hey, I'm I'm
well, CC,
representing
that's your question.
I'm representing my state.
I see that North Kakalaki. I feel.
All right.
We have something from Simon. Hey y'all, last week was my first time watching y'all show. I love y'all are hella funny. Oh, thank you, Simon.
Thank you, baby. You know, we be trying to do what we can do and we can do whatever we do. You know what I'm saying? Glad you appreciate it though. We appreciate you too. Tell your friends. That's right, Frost. Thank you, baby.
Wait, somebody on my
I don't know
page.
what's right, but I'm glad it's right. Thank you.
Yeah. It's a man.
Somebody on your
Okay, so let's
page?
go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Alpha Dog Crew. I know who it is though. A lurker. But my husband. But let's
Thank
see
you,
here.
baby. The lurking.
All right, so we have. There you
Oh, my
go.
question is for Frost. Okay, hey, how you doing? Okay, I have a question for my question is for Frost. Are you single? I sent two pictures that will let you see what I'm working with.
Remember?
I was hoping that I wouldn't have to address this, but I'm gonna just put it to you like this, love. And I don't want you to feel any type of way about it because there's somebody for everybody. But I'm just not the somebody for you. Don't be sinning. It's one thing to send a picture of your face. Fine. It's you can send your face, everything else, but anything below the waist, keep your chicken nugget to yourself. I don't like dick pictures. I did not to do with them. I don't want to look at them. Keep your balls in your drawers. I don't want to see it. Yes, I have a man. Yes, I'm still single because you're single until you're married. But no, I'm not interested. Don't ask no more. Don't send no more. My girl husband, I'm so glad he knew to 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 do what he did when he did. Because baby, that's not how you come at me at all. Do not come at me with your dick. Don't come at me with your wallet. Cause I make money and I got a man. Like, don't do that. Like, and then you had a little piece of roach in your mouth. You can't even get a whole blunt, so you definitely can't even have a whole conversation with me.
Are you looking at the picture right now?
I
Did you
sure
look at the picture?
I
I
didn't get
sent
it. He sent it to you.
She ain't sending the little tabernacle picture, and I'm so glad she
I had
didn't.
to erase it.
Cause baby,
I had to erase it.
don't be sending your dick to me. Do not do that. Like, it's okay to be a fan. It's okay to want to take me out, and I might just let you. But baby, you sending that dick picture? Not what's up. I'm not that type of girl, and I will punch you in your fucking face. I'm very violent. Like, don't play with me. Play with your dick. It probably grow past your balls. Don't play with me. Like, do
Oh,
not. It's I love you to death. Thank you for tuning in, but baby, put that little ice cube up.
okay. So
Sending
we got
Vienna
some more.
sausages, baby. Don't nobody want no potted meat. Keep going. Next question, please. Because
Okay, so
that
she
just
said,
touching my side. I got to light my blunt up, baby. A real. This is what a
hold on.
blunt look like, baby. A whole blunt.
Maybe he smoked it to the end. But Cece, what happened was a supporter sent two pictures over to Frost. He asked was she single, and he sent his visual of his face and his bottom part.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what she's talking about.
So
So we're gonna move on to the next, huh?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. So Cece said,
Oh, Master DJ Seasick. I feel that you are arrogant and you are short, and I only like hip hop music. Only so play better shit. All right.
really?
Well, number one, the only music that we played for the past month are music that was from guests.
Yeah. Tell it.
And yeah, I'm extremely arrogant. I'm definitely not short. I'm just sitting down. So-
He had to laugh.
oh
That was a laugh.
my god!
short.
my
Your feet
God.
swinging.
You
No,
know,
you
I,
know
I'm,
your feet swinging in that chair. Don't.
um, I'm sorry, man, but
I'm just playing, y'all. I don't know.
I cannot believe that friend, I
They
don't
be
even think
letting
that,
us have it. They be
man.
letting us have
Hey,
it.
listen, no, I don't even know if this man fully spelled out his name. you know, I'm like, wow, really? I was before you send a comment like that, make sure you spell your first and your last name. Maybe
Right.
a picture.
Yeah. When
And
they be
and
With
wrong,
your
don't be
yeah,
arrogant ass. You is
yeah.
arrogant. I can't believe you be
Of course
so
I'm
arrogant.
arrogant. I'm arrogant.
Oh my
No, no.
God.
Hey, but seriously though, you know what I'm saying? Like the music that we have been playing is from artists, those are artists on the rise and everything. So is this show is definitely to support them.
right.
Uh, if you want to hear mixes from mine, you gonna have to go to my page and you're gonna have to listen to it.
Right.
But on the After Dark crew,
Thank you.
it's all about
Follow him on Instagram.
yeah. So for us, the After Dark crew, you know what I'm saying, we're here to support up and coming artists. So if you only like rap and there's an R&B singer hosted just like we had tonight, uh just either cut it off and wait to the next one or just sit there and listen to us. But please,
Sit there.
please, I want to know your full name. Fran ain't your name, bro.
He might use his grandma name in the basement.
Yeah, I don't know what he using, man. Like, hey, man. Hey, man, don't be dissing my
Wait,
artist out
wait,
here,
how
man.
you talking about? It could be a woman though.
I don't know who that is, man, but you know what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
yo, every artist that comes on this show, I'm gonna defend them. So so don't come on the show dissing them.
You do look kind of short though.
How you gonna
Trust
talk
me.
about our people?
How,
You supposed to be
how you? How can you? Hold on,
I'm
hold on,
just
hold on.
playing. I'm just
Wait a
playing.
minute,
I'm
wait a
just
minute, wait
playing.
a
I
minute, wait a
swear.
minute.
I'm just playing. I'm just
How
playing.
how can you tell how tall somebody is from a from a
It's
from
from
just
it's the chest.
already?
It's the chest to shoulder ratio. It looks
That's all.
short.
That's all. That's all you see. That's that's all you see. I told you.
I don't know. People come up with all type of
Hey,
stuff.
hey. Come to my Instagram. You can get all of that. I mean, I'm not the tallest person in the world, but I definitely ain't the shortest.
She trying to Kevin Hart you, huh?
Thank
Yeah,
you. They be mad.
they trying to Kevin Hart me. I'm like, man, nah. No,
Gotta get you in
and
the pimp ladder with the two stairs.
no, seriously though, man. Like, now, how tall is Kevin Hart?
Oh, something proud. I don't know.
I can see it. I don't know.
I have one. Four
No,
and a
man.
half.
I'm 5'10". If y'all actually really want to know this, I'm 5'10". So that's not too tall and that's not too short. That's just like right in the
Google
middle.
him, friend. Google him.
I won. I'm the tallest on the crew. I'm 5'11".
I am a new DJ starting and I'm one. Oh, hey, I got this. All right. If you're a new DJ, right? The first thing you need to do is figure out what type of DJ you want to be. If you're gonna be a wedding DJ, or you're gonna be a radio DJ, or you're gonna be a party DJ, because this is a very, very expensive business. And if you're going to spend a lot of money, you might as well just invest the money into the direction you want to go. So basically, like if you want to be a wedding DJ, you're not gonna get two turntables and a mixer like I have. You might get a small controller and invest the rest of your money in your sound system. But if you want to be on the radio and you want to mix, then you might want to invest in turntables or something that's going to allow you to mix. But always look on Instagram, look at people that you're inspired to be, and try to learn from them. You can hit me up on my Instagram. I can teach you what I know. That's why I'm called Master DJ Seasick, because I'm a teacher. So
School
I
him.
mean, yeah. So yeah, man. Like if you did serious about it, man, you can always hit me up on Instagram, man. I teach you everything I know.
All right. We gotta have a master class one day.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
you got to charge for that, baby. Ain't that free but salvation? And they take up a collection in church.
something there's some things that I can teach that I don't have to charge, but anything that's advanced, Yeah, I might have to because you be just as good as me then.
Come on.
But yeah,
Manifest.
hey, I can teach anybody to be a DJ. That's no question. I can teach anybody to DJ.
All right.
I'm a Pandora DJ.
Nah, I can't teach you that.
Oh, April.
I'm a Pandora DJ. That be them DJs that everybody be booking for their party. Just be letting the Pandora play.
Yep, just playing up.
Commercial and
Hey,
everything.
yeah, do that too.
Commercial play in the middle of the song. Wait a minute.
April, I have a podcast now, and I would like to ask y'all some questions on how y'all get guests and so much more. Can you tell me the 411 on everything? Because I know I would kill the game and take over.
Woo
Mm.
woo. Thank you, baby.
I got something to
Classes
say, but
by
I'll wait.
Lily. You can pay. You can pay her. I just said nothing is free but salvation, and they takes up a collection in church. Love. Everybody wants something for free.
My advice to
No.
you is my advice to
Everybody.
you is that I definitely love your confidence. And I definitely love that. If you believe you can take over the game, I definitely like that. But the thing is, you have to understand that you can't take over this game by yourself.
Right.
You need the right team around you that believes in you and want to go the same direction as you. So as long as you once you build your team together and you got the right team that's going to be for you, by you, and they're going to put up the same energy as you do, then you will be successful and you can go as far as you want to go. Now,
Amen.
as far as like trying to get guests or whatever, you have to find a team that can do that. So if finding guests is not your talent, then you need to hook up with somebody that has the talent of finding guests for you to interview and things like that. But you need a team. Like you're not gonna do it all by yourself.
Right. But it's good to have that confidence, but don't be overconfident. Like you're gonna beat out everybody because it's enough for everybody out there to eat. It's enough, it's enough for everybody to take home,
That's just like saying it's one brand of bread. Like
I
but I
mean,
just
how you
you
take
know,
over something that's for people
you
with
know,
different opinions, different views. You can't win over everybody, love. I'm glad you feel like you could take over because if you don't feel like that, nobody gonna feel like that for you.
I
But
think she
right,
just yeah, I think she just meaning that she feel like she's gonna be very successful. Usually when people say take over the game, they meaning that they can be one of the top people to do it. But my thing is that if that's the way you feel,
shoot
then
for
you
the
need
stars.
you need to be with people that feel the same way as you. Because you're not gonna take over
right.
anything if you have to drag people along. If you gotta drag them along and pull them, you know what I'm saying? You're just not gonna get that. You need somebody that's gonna move at the same pace as you're moving. And
Or
it's
even
even better
faster.
if you can find somebody that can outwork you.
Yeah.
You find somebody that can outwork you,
Teamwork make the
you can
dream work.
yeah.
Mhm.
Teamwork make the
So
dream
you
work. You
said
gotta
you
have a team. It's not an I industry.
No, not even
so
close.
we have a list from Holly. I would like to know what y'all are going to
I would
do
like
for the
to know
what y'all gonna
what's
do
the
for the black
what
community
you,
since y'all
Wow.
have a little
She
platform.
she didn't actually say that.
okay, let me she definitely just said a little platform. And guess
What?
what, baby? It don't matter how small our platform is. Everybody always want to know what you gonna do for the black community, what you gonna do for the black community. My thing is what the black community gonna do for themselves. Because the black community are always looking for other people to do stuff for them, but they don't want to do nothing for themselves. We can do a lot for the black community. A whole hell of a lot, but until the black community get up off their ass and do it for their goddamn self, ain't nothing nobody else do for the black community gonna do a goddamn thing but fall flat and have fucking marches and everything else until the black community learn that protesting and marching is not the only way for to get justice and stuff. You actually have to be a part of the government that wasn't for one built to protect us. The government wasn't made for us. It never was. So therefore you have to get into legislation. You have to get into government. Voting for the president is not the only thing that helps change things. That's what people need to know. There's different branches of government. You have to go through all those branches of government for change. Us and our little, as you say, platform, yeah, we can do it. We could do a lot. And so could you with that hating ass statement. Because anyone that says anything about someone and throw in that little, oh yeah, you're little this or you're little that, your little comment, baby, no, keep that to yourself because obviously you don't even care about the black community for you to be that arrogant and stupid to say that with y'all little platform. We ain't doing shit. We too little.
Okay, I understand what you're
Hey,
saying. Go on, CC, go on.
well, I got something to say. I'm not really tripping so much about the little platform. I think the one thing that she's missing is as far as the black community, right? Now,
Yeah,
if you notice that most of the artists that has came on this platform are black, and the whole purpose of this was to give artists a stage so they can be heard, and that's a small, that's a very small contribution, but it can grow in many ways because what's happening is that everybody that we's interviewing, either they're singers, rappers, comedians, or they own businesses, everybody comes together and they're networking with each other.
right.
So we're building a community of people that's mostly black, but we do have whites and anybody else that has a talent. But we coming together and building a community. And not only that, a lot of these artists are all over the country. You're getting artists that's from different backgrounds communicating with each other, and they starting to build things with each other. Which what I like is that we're being united instead of being separate.
Separated. Mm-hmm.
So just because, I mean, I really want to say this, man, because a lot of us come from small towns. A lot of us come from poor areas, and I never want to let anybody think that just because that you want to that you only have a little bit to offer, it doesn't mean that it's not going to do anything. So, like, if
Right.
you're wanting to vote, just because you think that you only one vote, it doesn't mean that your vote won't make an impact. You know what I mean? So that shouldn't be a reason for you not to vote just because you one person out of millions of people that lives in this country. So don't ever think that just because that you might not be as known as this person or your business might not be as big as this business that you're not making an impact in somebody's life.
Right.
So I don't know if that makes sense or not.
Yes, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it
I agree.
definitely it makes a lot of sense. It's just a pet peeve of mine for people to like don't come at me and make a statement or ask a question and then try to belittle me in that same statement.
Right.
Like your little platform, it can't be too little. You watch.
Oh, it's all right.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not.
Like
Yeah.
don't do that. It's a way to do. It's not what you say. It's how you say it. And I know because I'm rude as hell on purpose. I don't try to filter nothing. For
I think
what?
Mike.
People need to hear the truth straight from the hip.
I, I think Michael Jackson said it best. He said, "The bigger the star you are, the bigger the target."
Yeah.
That's all it is.
I ain't even mad. Feel free to hate on me, but at the same time, don't try to throw the black community in to something that you're really, you know what I'm saying? I feel like by you saying it that way, I feel like you don't even really care about what we're gonna do for the black community. You just wanted to say something and you had nothing better to say than that, and so you can throw that little jab in there with it.
Actually, that would be a great question. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing also for the black community as well?
Right. What are you doing? Just because
Yeah.
you see us on here
But Holly,
like crazy.
we do have things that we're
I
doing
need to
also.
take my medication, y'all. I'm snapping on people and stuff. Y'all excuse
Don't worry
me.
about
I
that.
got
I
about
But
57 people trapped up in my head.
hey
And
hey
I
I,
really just
wait a minute.
so
Those
Holly,
those I think Frost woke up on the wrong side of the bed today, y'all.
yeah, that's all right, Charles. But
no, I
Holly,
did not. It was just that comment. It just like it struck a different chord. Like I was fine with What are y'all doing with the black community? That should have been the end of that statement right there. What are we doing for the black community? Fine. Let me tell you what we're doing. But what are you doing for the black community on your little platform? That was something that needs to not be said.
Not necessarily. You know, if they have a question, we should answer it.
But I thank you for your question, Holly. But there are
Mhm.
things we have to disclose to you guys about what all we can do for the black community. But what are we doing for people as whole, for the homeless, for the veterans? We should be asking those questions itself. We just not to say the black community. There's a lot of
Yep.
different people in whole
They-
that are going through things. We don't want to just say the black community because we are three black African American people here on a platform. What are we
Mhm.
doing for the veterans? What are we doing for the homeless? What about the kids who don't have? What about the different things? There's a lot of different entities we can go into looking. So don't just target a black podcast and just say, okay, we'll connect that with black community.
You
That's
know,
why
I
I don't respect that,
yeah. Yeah, I just think it's too much. It's too much black and white, and everything is not
Right.
black and white.
Right. And it's not, because everyone, first of all, they looking at us and they assuming that we're all black. First of all, just because our skin look a certain way, you don't know our ethnicity, you don't know where we come from. And for one, I help everyone because struggle doesn't have a skin color.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like ghetto doesn't have a skin color. Ratchet doesn't have a skin color. And to be honest with y'all, nigga is not a skin color. It's an action and a behavior. It's pure ignorance, and ignorance doesn't have a race. So therefore, like, I never color code anything because my grandfather and my great grandfather are Caucasian, to be politically correct. So I never hate on any other race because that could be my cousin.
Actually,
That could be an uncle of mine.
hey, Frost, I got a question. So, like, what do you actually, classify yourself as? Like, you know what I'm
Frost.
saying? It says Frost. So no, I'm trying to be serious though. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be serious because this actually goes on. Like, this really goes on. So like, if you had to fill out an application, right? If you had to fill out an application, right? and then they ask you, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
what's
I
your race?
swear, like, this is what it's either I check, I'm so serious out. This is what I do. And I'm I either check other or I check everything.
Really?
Because it ain't none of their business. It's either you gonna give me the job or you're not. It's either I'm gonna qualify or I'm not. My race has nothing to do with what I'm here for.
That's
You know
true
what I'm
though.
saying? Like, what you
That's
classify as, Frost?
that's
Yeah, girl, I've been doing that since school. That's why I used to stay in trouble all the time.
Oh my God.
Because they knew I was different. Don't ask me my race. Like, don't ask me that. You know what I'm
Oh my
saying?
God.
Like, what's your race? Why? You already didn't prejudge me anyway, just by asking me what my race is. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't ask me my race. Feel how you feel about me because of who I am and what I do and what I say. Because my race has nothing to do with the person that I am. Me being black has nothing to do with me taking my children to the homeless society during holidays and feeding them. Me being black has nothing to do with nothing that I ever did. I did it because of my heart and the type of person that I am. That's why I'm so blunt, because I'm really a caring person and I care too much.
Yep.
And at the same time, when I feel like that's being challenged, that's when one of the other 57 personalities gonna pop out and ain't no telling what's gonna happen.
Right.
But like that race stuff, it's like no one is 100% black, no one is 100% white, no one is 100% nothing because of our ancestors and your ancestors. Everybody was fondled and played with back in the day. That's why I had house niggas and field niggas, because if somebody was fondled in the family, that's why everybody different colors. That's why everybody Like you can't even just be like, oh, well, this baby don't look like me or that baby don't look like me because it's generations. And what didn't hit you, it probably hit your child, and you wondering why your child look different. So nobody really knows unless you get the little genealogy test or something. Nobody really knows their ethnicity. You can't just be like, oh, I'm black or oh, I'm white or oh, I'm this or I'm this. No, we're humans, and that's all that matters.
Okay, tell it like it is. Sis. Now we have a question. You can take that. C6.
Last week, y'all. Sorry. Last week, y'all had a label. What a label head on would he be interested in signing a new label? So I don't know if there's a question.
Yeah.
A
Does
new
he want
artist, yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Hey.
Well,
he said he was.
well, I know that Elisa is definitely having a talent versus, and he said that he wanted to be a part of it. So if you're interested in signing with him, because he's definitely looking for people, you can sign up for the artist versus, and he's going to be one of the I ain't gonna say judge, but he's definitely going to be one of the main guys. Looking at you and figuring your talents. So
Right.
I would advise you to sign up for the artist versus from the After Dark crew.
Yeah, because we got people in the building for y'all.
Yeah.
So that's all of the questions for the interview. Now, celeb talk with Frost. Do you have anything from the celebrity world tonight?
Celeb talk. Word around town is Rihanna and ASAP Rocky
We talked about that
are a
last week.
thing. But still, it's still going on. They still a hot topic because they so delicious together. You know, just let the world know, Riri. Is he the one? You know what I'm saying? Because y'all look real cozy and whatnot and things and stuff. And the world just want to know why y'all frolicking around the world and all to these award shows together. Just text me. I know you got my number. If not, you can get it. You know, just let me know what's going on. Okay, and then next news because I love Rihanna. That's yeah,
That's why she
Anytime
said
I can talk about Rihanna, I'm gonna do. Yes, I love Rihanna. Oh, and Cardi B
okay, Cardi B.
pisses off a whole lot of Cardi B pisses off a whole lot of Republicans. Because that's what she does. People look at her and they feel like, oh, she's a dumb ratchet artist. Like people look at me and they feel like I'm just ratchet and ghetto. But it's a lot of brains behind all this ratchetness. So they tend to come at her a lot because she speaks her political views. She speaks on it. And I feel like why wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying? Just like she said, I have this platform. I have millions of fans that I influence. So why not use my influence for change? You know what I'm saying? Just because she a rap artist and she's singing about her WAP and everything else, that's lyrical content. That's for entertainment purposes. That doesn't say who she is as a person. So the Republican Party, leave Carly B alone. Y'all been messing with her ever since she endorsed Bernie Sanders. Y'all been picking with her. Leave her alone. Leave her alone, baby. You can be ratchet and still be educated. It's okay.
All right, so that's all
And
from the
in other news, no, I was just saying in other news so we can move on from the celebrity talk.
girl. So tonight, y'all, we had an awesome artist.
Yes, I'm using the camera as a mirror.
Oh man.
Yo, good.
Hey, I want to say,
Y'all, I'm mad that I missed his music.
eh.
Eric, the dude Eric that was here because like the people really was showing him a lot of love, and I'm mad that I was late this time.
There was some questions I couldn't even get them on the screen because they were just popping up so fast.
Yep. Hey, I want to say something though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Tiny, man, to Tiny Lester who played Debo on Friday, man. Like that was a really, really big loss.
Right.
and also rest in peace to
Definitely. I forgot about Debo.
Yeah.
Debo that passed away. Not Debo. Oh, I forget. I mean to say Debo. He passed away, and
Tiny.
and the lady who played the Babs movie was best friend in the Babs.
Oh, right.
Oh, Tanisha. Babe, I get names mixed up.
Yeah, we can't be killing people off now. The names. But yeah, it's just the end of the year. My grandparents like to say the end of the year is clean house. Y'all supposed to say it like that? Oh, God forgive me. But anyway, you guys,
Huh?
so I had to say forgive me, Lord. But I thank y'all for tuning in. You have anything you like to say, C6?
Hey man, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Keep the questions coming, positive or negative, man. We definitely want to hear what you have to say.
All right, y'all.
Yep.
So the crew sit back and relax, and when we get off, we gotta talk. But all right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hope y'all see y'all next Friday. We're gonna see y'all next Friday night at 10 p.m. We're gonna have R&B Empress
Yeah, tune in.
Lena. Yeah. So check us out Friday night at 10 p.m. 11 p.m. Eastern time, 9 p.m. Mountain time, and anything else, Google it. All right, y'all. We out.